There are 3 things to remember when playing the Norse. Instead of building stationary drop sites, Norse gatherers and dwarves construct mobile ox carts. Ox carts serve as drop-off points for all resources and can be moved around the map. They can also research economic improvements. Second, the Norse gain favor through battle. They simply fight to please their gods. Whenever a Norse soldier or ship is fighting enemy units, your favor will increase. Certain units, like the Hersir, a type of Norse hero, generate favor faster than others. Finally, Norse foot soldiers can construct and repair buildings. Norse gatherers and dwarves can only construct certain buildings, such as farms and houses. Use foot soldiers to construct new buildings when and where you need them.
So yes, the Norse to me feel like a very combat-focused civilization compared to the Greeks and the Egyptians. Wrong thing. Either way, welcome back. We got our next mission, North. The heroes have almost caught up to Gargarensis in the mysterious and frigid Norse lands, for the Cyclops lays a trap for them.
At least Gargarensis has made his path clear.
This is the pass we seek. Beyond is Midgard.
I hope it is warmer in Midgard.
The North is full of tangled things, and texts, and aching eyes. And dead is all the innocence of anger and surprise.
The avalanche has scattered our men. Our first task is to reunite our forces. We will need all the help we can muster to get through this pass alive.
Alright.
This pass is full of wolves. We must be careful. They mostly come out at night.
So yes, as I said, beware. Oh, I'm getting attacked down here. These are not just any wolves, these are Fenrir wolves. And we do have a couple of options in terms of, oh shoot, of where to actually start, blah 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 blah, start everything. We got 2, blah blah blahs. Oh my god, brain woke with me here. We got 2 town centers available right off the bat. Switch to combat commands. Oh, okay. Gonna say, get them. You guys come over here. Gonna start working on all that. You guys come over here. Also go after that. Alright, you guys also over here. So, the Nords have essentially 2 units when it comes to their villagers. They have basic villagers, or gatherers, and then they have dwarves. So dwarves are, in a sense, they're gatherers, but they require... What's going on? Oh. They gatherers require food to gather resources, compared to dwarves, which require gold to be made. We start looking at our patron. We have Thor, who starts off with the Dwarven Mine God Power. Select a location on the map to get a new gold mine. It will have more gold. Yeah. Gold has more gold and is gathered faster if used in later ages. I didn't know about that, I guess because of the upgrades. But yes, if you use it in the Stone Age, you get a small deposit of gold, but if you use it in the Mythic Age, you get up to like a 6,000 thing of gold. He hits the Dwarven Armory, so because of that, the Dwarven Armory, which has a couple of effects to it, which I want to say is that one is that the Dwarven Armory can be built in any age, so including the first one, and you can get all the upgrades from the first age, I do believe. He also has Hammer of Thunder. So causes your Hissers to inflict additional damage and generate favor faster. So Thor has a focus on dwarves and armory. You start with dwarves instead of gatherers. Your dwarves cost 10 less gold and will gather wood and food nearly as fast as gatherers. Nearly as fast. So dwarves cost only gold and are great at getting, well, mining gold, but they're not as good at getting wood or food. Now, that being said, Thor's dwarves are better than dwarves that belong to either the other Nazier, but obviously, when it comes to wood and food, they're not going to be as good as, say, the villagers are. Dwarven armory can be built and research upgrades in any age. Armory costs are cheaper. You receive a free draw for each Dwarven armory upgrade research, that's different, and you research 3 extra Dwarven armory, 3 extra Dwarven armory upgrades. So, specific to him are the Dwarven weapons, the Meteoric iron armor, and the Dragon Scale shield for extra defense and attack power. So if we look, you got villagers that cost 50 food, but dwarves that cost 60 gold. Is it 60? Hold on. Okay, because that also says 60. That also says 60. Okay, so they must cost 50 with Thor then. Got the usual stuff in there. They did mention before they have the ox carts, which are where you're going to get all of your upgrades from. I'll look at the guys in a second. They got houses, just like other ones. Their walls only go up to stone walls, so they have the least defensive walls in the game. And I want to say alongside of that, where is it? Their tower, over here. Their towers only have, I would say, the bare bone basics. So you have the watchtower, the Cratalian, and the boiling oil, compared to the Egyptians, who had... Where is it? Who had the ballista, as well as the guard tower upgrade, and even the Greeks that also had the guard tower upgrade. So their towers are not as useful. Again, these guys are not meant for defense, they're meant more for offense. When it comes to the market, they get Ox Caravan for moving their stuff around. They have a Longhouse for the Herdman Counter Cavalry. Yeah, infantry good against cavalry. Throwing Axemen, Range Soldiers, they're counter infantry. Good against other infantry. And I believe new to this one is Berserk. Infantry that are good against whatever it can reach. However, I want to say the biggest downfall of the Norse is that they don't have archery units. Their closest archery unit is a Throwing Axeman, which is just another infantry. Then you go to the Great Hall, which has a Hesea, which is the heroes, infantry. Winding Cavalry, which is counter to ranged soldiers. And yeah, so these guys don't have archers in any sense other than Throwing Axemen, which... yeah, I wouldn't really call them archers. And then the Hellfort is essentially their big tower. They have the Huskarls, which are counter to ranged soldiers. Infantry good against range, range. Portable Ram, which is your main building damage thing, but they also have the Ballista, which I want to say has the longest range, but very low attack power. And then, if we go over to their gods, with Thor in the second age, he can get Freya or Forseti. I'm pretty butchered that one, I'm sure. Freya has the Force Fire God power. You can target a force to burn it. So, you can be used to maybe get yourself a pathway forward, or if you want to use it on the enemy to get rid of their force, if you want to make sure they don't get the trees. With Freya, though, you get the Valkyrie, which are Miss-Unit Warrior Maidens who can heal allied units. You also get the Dispelot, which improves the Valkyries, increasing their damage and their healing. Thunderous Hooves, making your cavalry better. And the improve the hit points of heroes and allows Godi to be trained in an earlier age. Or you can go with this guy and get yourself the Healing Spring. Target a location on the map to create a spring that will heal all nearby friendly units. The spring cannot be destroyed, but it can be taken over by enemy forces, so keep that in mind. With him, you get Trolls, which are miss units that will throw rocks. These ugly things throw rocks. Hall of the Saints, improve the speed of all foot soldiers and hussars. Dwarven Breastplate, engraving extra stat. And Cave Trolls, which is an upgrade to the Trolls. In the Heroic Age, you can get Skadi or Bragi, who can have Frost, which I hear can be very overpowered if you can get to the, the Wonder Age. They have Frost Giants, Rhyme to increase the Frost Giants. the Hunter's Axe. Blood-throwing Axemen, yeah, it increases their stuff. Winter Harvest, making villagers work better in terms of farms, hoardables, and berry bushes. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know why you'd still have berry bushes in the Heroic Age. And the Arctic Winds for, I'm assuming, your ships. Or you can go for Bragi, who has the Flaming Weapons, the Battle Boar. Call of Valhalla, improving the Berserker's health. Yeah, the health and resources returned on death. You got the Sonic Ruin for increasing your myth units. Shrine Away, Battle Formation, making blah blah blah. Long Serpent, which would be for your boats then. Yeah, your long boats. And then in the final age, we got Balder and Tyr. So Tyr has Fimbulwinter, which I feel like might be one of the worst god powers, I feel like. You target anywhere on the map to summon a pack of ferocious wolves to attack enemy town centers. But that's it, it's just wolves. They're not all that powerful, and it lets you know where the enemy is, but that feels like it's about it. However, his Myth units, that of the Fenris Wolf Brood. Myth units, but actually get more powerful the more of them that you have together. So if you have a big pack of wolves, they do get more powerful. There is a limit, but I don't remember what that is. Berserker Rage. Instruct your Berserkers into a Berserker Rage, causing them to regain health points as they inflict damage against enemy units. And Bravery. Tears, Hescos do more damage to buildings, yeah. The other one is Balder, who has Ragnarok. Target anywhere on the map to permanently transform all of your gatherers and dwarves into mighty heroes of Ragnarok. Now, this used to be a one-time thing, and it's a double-edged sword. It gets rid of all of your gatherers and your dwarves, but in exchange, they all become heroes. However, that does mean that you have just lost your entire economy, meaning that you have to get that back up from start, and the only way you're getting that is by, obviously, losing your brand new heroes from Ragnarok. It is sort of a, oh god, I'm losing, let me use this to try and get some sort of military might going to protect myself or go on the attack. Or, okay, like, I literally have no reason not to go on the assault and just, like, try my hand at a full-on assault. Again, though, you are losing your units, which means that you're going to be losing any economy, meaning that if your assault fails, then you are left to whatever resource you have until you can get your economy back up and going. You will have Fire Giants, so a mess unit that is engineered to destruction, throwing fireballs, good against human soldiers and buildings. Son of Slifnir, the 6th, or the 8-hoofed horse, and actually a son of Loki, I want to say. Increases cavalry damage against human and ranged soldiers. And the last one is Dwarven, the Dwarven Augur. Enhances the portable rams with Dwarven Augurs, improving their speed, training rate, and attack. So, yes. I feel like these guys kind of go all over the place, and I'm not really sure, like, what's the best in terms of any of this stuff. But,
Temples like this one are the source of the beasts in this
we'll have to deal with things as they come.
We must destroy them.
Oh, no, you guys can go after that. Yeah, so... yeah, so our main objective for this one is... not you. Is... we need to escape the pass and defeat Gargarensis' forces by destroying the 3 enemy temples. And I haven't checked in these, but, well, Norse culture! Mobile ox carts for stockpile. Norse infantry construct buildings, while the gatherers and dwarves only gather resources, and they gain favor by fighting. Yes. So because of the fact that your villagers are always going to be working on other stuff, that does mean that you can focus on, well, building. What do we need to get to the next age? We need a temple. Which requires gold that I don't have because I'm getting myself dwarves. Got it. So these people can build themselves an ox cart using food and wood, or they can be upgraded to that of the Berserk. If, say, you're getting attacked and you need a way to defend yourself. And, oh, they took it out, because you used to be able to get that from here, but not anymore, I guess. That's fine. Because they used to be able to get ox carts from the actual town center itself, so I guess they changed that. Oh, Mr. Dwarf, hello there. You can go over that way. So, I want to say dwarves... oh, maybe dwarves and gatherers do come from the same cloth. Okay. I don't think that was always the case. I want to say before you used to be able to get X amount... oh, I had another... that I wasted. Oh, well. You used to get X amount of dwarves and X amount of villagers, but I guess that's no longer the case. Alright, what do I need? Now I need wood, of course. Also, I do believe if you try to tell an ox cart to focus on something, that it will cause the villagers to the ox cart to follow the villagers in terms of whatever it is you're trying to get. Alright, I need 135 wood, so if these guys can just drop off their resources real quick. We're going to sell the temple, and then to the next age, like 1, 2, 3, please.
Yo.
Yeah, so the main reason why the North are a mostly infantry civilization is because they wouldn't be able to get their buildings going and all that. Okay, so who do we want to go with? I always do like myself the Healing Spring, but you do have to be careful about that one. Oh, although now that you can actually get multiple, that would be cool. I feel like the Forest Fire God power is more story-specific and whatnot, but I do like the idea of the Valkyries, so I think I'll go with that. Because of the fact that your infantry are essentially building, that does help with the idea of actually using your military to build, because while your gatherers are busy getting resources, you can be out and about getting yourself everything else. Oh. Oh, shit. Also, I feel very sorry for Monra, who has to come out here pretty much barefoot. Like, that can't be nice. That has to suck. You are food and gold. Let's get a few of you. Oh.
Yo.
Alright, next age, thank you very much. Give me that, and I'd also like some Valkyries if I can. Alright, you guys ran out of food to get. You can get that from the boar. The boar, too fierce! Run for the tower! Oh. Okay, I thought I got attacked. Population limits, yeah. Yeah, I feel like if anything, I probably waste more of my favor with the North than I do with any other civilization. However, because of the fact that we don't have a cap of 100 favor, I feel like this might be mitigated this time around. Alright, yeah, we got Giant Killer in here.
Beasts are these? Einherjar, the souls of the greatest warriors. We are doomed.
The greatest warriors, but we're right here! Do you believe in your own hype that much? I am the hype! I'll take that. Alright, keep things going, boys. Get yourself an army while we're at it as well. Wait, where's my Valkyrie? Oh, there she is. Okay. There we go. Miss Valkyrie, if you'd be so kind as to work on that. Uh-oh. Nice thing is that the ox carts can go into the town center, so they're not just, like, helpless from everything happening. Alright, what are you again? Hisses inflict additional... Yeah, I'll take that one. Because we will be dealing with plenty of myth units, I'm just going to say that. Alright, so I need 800 food and 500 gold to get to the next age. I think we can only get to the third age on this one, so don't expect to get, like, too far crazy. Alright, you guys are going to have... Let's start working on farms. Although I thought I saw another boar around. I know there was plenty of deer as well, which also goes with the idea about these guys being great for resources, like all this deer that's up that way. So you're not constantly building a new granary or a new whatever else you need to get resources. I do like these guys. I'm just awful at using them. What are you doing over there? What? Oh, get the wolves.
Outros. Something. Outros.
Oh, shoot. Get these guys in real quick. Yeah, those wolves mean business. Yeah.
Yo. Yo.
Alright, you guys are good.
Tilbúin. Fyrir something.
How about you guys build me a tower over here? Maybe not so much for the attack, but as much as it's for the defense. Yeah. You can also see because of that attack that I lost my stuff over that way. Alright, you guys, come over here and please get rid of those wolves so that I can go up that way. Never mind, come on down. What? Oh, we're getting the dwarf from the... Oh, okay, that's what happened. Right, we got frost giants who can freeze your units into place. No, you guys get back over there. You guys are so far away, it doesn't matter. Alright, awesome. Yeah, they got mountain giants, which are very good at destroying buildings. The ice giant is mostly good at fighting off other units than anything else. Alright, try building that. Alright, I'm hoping they got rid of the... Whoa, they're not seeing them. Oh.
Something?
You guys over that way. You guys... Oh, no. Ah, dang it. I also keep using the one thing probably way too often. Just more of a force of habit than anything else.